global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. A few hours ago, a former sitting senator, Sowore, took a bigger, broader picture of what transpired in court between Nnamdi Kanu, his lawyers, and the judge. And he said something so unique that Nigerians came all out. But in all of this drama, Sowore seemed to have been in the center of it all. And Sowore also did a long reply to that. We're going to give full details in a moment. But before we do that, kindly subscribe to our channel. Please follow me. Now, Comrade Sowore has been, according to Sowore, he said Comrade Sowore has been in and out of trouble for countless times. Now, this has been his record for over 3 decades. One thing he always never joked with is his legal team. When he is in court, he goes well prepared and comport himself before the judges. He also has a relentless and vigilant defense team that tackles every step taken by security agencies to rope or hang him. Now, this is the cause and culture he inherited from late Chief Gani and Dr. Beko Kuti. This is a step those who only cheer, never taking notice of, using this instrument of the law to tackle persecution. Persecution is very important. Now, when you walk into trouble with the state, you have to learn how to walk out of it. Even just for being on social media and posting your opinions, you need to have a lawyer. Every man on the offensive must learn the art of the defense. Of course, those were his opinion. Nigerians came, talked, and all that. Sowore decided to say this to Sowore and other lawyers who seem to have agreed with his submission. And this is what he said. Sowore said, I have seen comments from a few of our friends who use me as an example of someone who behaves well in court, even claiming that I listen to my lawyers. They say this to create the impression that Nnamdi Kanu's reaction to a compromised judge was the problem. No, it is false, he said. My conduct in court has never been about agreeing with the judge. In fact, there are countless videos of me challenging judges openly, even when my own lawyers felt otherwise. I've always insisted on one thing, that is, that a judge's duty is to deliver justice, not to turn the court into instruments of injustice. So don't twist the narrative. This is not about behavior. It's about the integrity of the courtroom and the right of every citizen to stand against judicial abuse. Now, please take note, my senior comrade at Sowore and Barrister Hamza Nuhu Dantani, because a whole lot of them have been talking. But one would ask, have we ever really seen Sowore display quote unquote, that behavior or challenging the judge? We're going to compare, side by side, Nnamdi Kanu's outburst in the last court hearing that gave him the life sentence, and one of Sowore's own where he openly challenged the judge. And
the DSS kept him for 5 months, after which he was restricted to Osun State. We have not heard or seen him ever since the COVID era. We didn't even know whether he contracted COVID and he's sick. So the federal government knew this, and that they are pursuing a secondary school student for treason. And we told them that I'm willing to face the trial that has been around for 5 years now. They have not been able to do the trial. They presented only one witness in court and then brought this case before another judge before it traveled to you. You are the 3rd judge on this matter. I am so heartbroken that they are wasting your time, because even the president that I was accused of trying to overthrow has left power and retired to his village in Daura. I have no understanding of why federal government resources are being wasted instead of educating a high school student, secondary school dropout, pursuing him to come and try him for a treason trial that they have no preparation for, they have not been able to conduct. I just want to urge your lordship to do what's needed. I need to go back to my family. I ran for office in this country. I've never run away, and I will never ever run away. I just want you to do justice by dismissing this case if they are wasting your time. But if they don't want to dismiss it, they should try me alone. I'm available. Instead of looking for an orphaned secondary school student whose whereabouts is unknown, even as we speak. Secondary school students is my co-conspirator, according to the federal government. And I'm ashamed to say here that this is pure waste of the court side and the resources of the federal government of Nigeria, of which we are all citizens. Thank you.
In my private capacity as a...
You brought the cameras? Is that why you brought them today? You didn't bring it before, you brought it today? Show me where it says you can try me on a repeat law. Show me. Show me where it says you can try me on a repeat law. I said, show me. Show me. Show me. No, leave it. Leave it. Leave it. I said, leave it. It's a vote of law. I'm under trial. I'm under trial and I have to speak. I'm under trial and I have to speak. Listen to me. Listen to me, please. I'm under trial. I'm under trial.
All right, you've seen the two videos. One would say one is more tensed because his life is hanging at stake here. His charges are about 7 and he had to speak up. And according to his lawyers, they said the Justice Omotosho told him, okay, whatever objections you're going to make, put it in your final written document. And when it got to the time when he was supposed to give out his final, he couldn't submit his final written document. A lot of logistical issues went on. He had to send his younger brother, Prince Kanu. There was a lot of hitches, denials here and there. But eventually, when he did, he was supposed to give out his final written document, but of which Omotosho said it is no longer acceptable, that he must give his verdict, which led to the tense situation you saw Nnamdi Kanu reacting. Now, one comparing that with Moyele Sowore, who is now pleading for the cause of a minor, that how can they be saying a minor should be, because he tweeted, should be facing terrorism charge? That they should let only him. They shouldn't be wasting resources, government resources. That the current charge we're talking about, that they want to remove, he said they want to remove, he wants to remove a government from seat. So the said government here has even retired, which is the late Buhari. He has gone back to Douala, and they're still charging the case. The man has finished his tenure, has retired, and they're still charging. That is a waste of government time. So if you check the two situations, of course you will notice that Nnamdi Kanu's case looks more tensed, more life-threatening, if you want to use the word. But that's going to wrap it up. What's your take on the two videos and on the two takes concerning comportment in courtroom?